Struggling to ace the CELPIP speaking exam? Don't let every task hold you back. At VLTS-CELPIP, we help you conquer your fear and unlock your speaking potential. In this episode, we will break down the process and equip you with powerful tips to dominate this crucial task. Unlock your potential and ace this speaking test with our expert guidance. Before we dive into the CELPIP speaking task 1, let's consider some general points regarding CELPIP speaking section. There are 8 tasks to finish CELPIP speaking. It takes 15 to 20 minutes. It's the final hurdle on your CELPIP journey. Let's consider it as the grand finale where you can showcase your amazing communication skill. Before the test begins, you'll get the chance to warm up your voice with an optional practice task. In this task, nobody hears your response. So it's time to loosen up and check your mic for a perfect volume. For each actual task, you'll get a prep time to gather your thoughts. Once this is up, the screen will automatically move forward. And you'll hear a friendly prompt saying, "Start speaking now." That's the cue to shine. Keep it in your mind. Speak naturally, be heard clearly. Remember, there is no need to shout from the rooftops. Just speak at normal volume. The raters are trained professionals who can understand clear responses at a normal range. Now, there might be some background noise in the room. Yes, you're right, but don't worry. As long as you speak clearly and naturally, the raters will focus on your voice and understand your responses perfectly. So, are you feeling more confident about conquering the CELPIP speaking test now? Stay tuned for more insider tips and strategies coming your way. The CELPIP speaking is a marathon, not a sprint. It's crucial to stay focused on the current task at hand. Don't dwell on the past tasks, even if you think you might have worded something differently. Second guessing creates a domino effect, leading to lost focus and stumbles in future tasks. There is a secret weapon in CELPIP speaking, and that's descriptive language. Don't be afraid to exaggerate a bit in your response. In a positive way, of course, to paint a vivid picture with your words. This will not only engage the listener, but also showcase your vocabulary and communication skills. Clarity in CELPIP speaking is the king. Maintain a clear and confident tone throughout your responses. Enunciate your words clearly and avoid mumbling. If you do stumble or catch a mistake, don't panic. Simply pause for a quick second, correct yourself, and continue speaking. Raters appreciate acknowledging and correcting a minor mistake. Remember, taking a deep breath and staying focused on a current task will help you deliver stellar responses and truly conquer the CELPIP speaking test. Many of you have been asking about text and images in different tasks. Here, I'm telling you that questions in CELPIP task, specifically talking about speaking tasks, appear in both images and text. In task 1, 2, 6, and 7, you will have text only. However, you will have text and image or images in tasks 3, 4, 5, and 8. But don't worry, we will consider tasks individually with lots of applicable details to help you score the highest of your speaking ability. Now let's consider task assessment. You know, in CELPIP speaking exam, tasks will be assessed based on the following rubrics. Number one is coherence, and they want to see whether in your speaking you could clearly convey the message with a number of quality ideas that are organized and supported with examples. Number two is lexical range or vocabulary, checking whether you used a range of phrases and words accurately during your speaking. Number three is listenability and comprehensibility. This assesses how you use sentence structure combined with pronunciation and rhythm to make it easy for your listener to understand you. Number four is task fulfillment. As the name speaks for itself, it means this criteria is to check whether you're able to address and complete the task within the time limit. Now let's talk about CELPIP Speaking Task 1. In this task, you need to give advice to someone in need based on a provided scenario in the prompt. They usually need to make a decision or prepare for something, and you have 30 seconds to prepare your answer and gather your thoughts together. After this preparation time, the screen will automatically move you to the recording screen. There, you need to speak for 90 seconds. Now it's time to consider some strategies. Get ready to shine as a helpful and resourceful communicator in giving advice for CELPIP Task 1. Here are the key strategies to impress the raters for the CELPIP exam. First impression matters. Address that person directly with a friendly greeting like "Hey John," or as simple like "Hi there" if no name is provided. After that, set the stage. In a sentence or two, briefly summarize the scenario to provide the context for your advice. Then, clearly state your purpose by using phrases like "I'd be happy to give you some advice," or "Let me suggest a few things that might help." Then aim for three strong suggestions with clear reasons to support each one. Think of it as a three-legged stool. Each reason strengthens your overall advice. Spice up your language with phrases like "you should consider" or "why don't you try" to showcase your fluency while giving advice. After that, you need to be meticulous in varying your intonation and emphasize keywords to convey sincerity and confidence in your recommendation. Remember, you're the expert here. If time permits, conclude your advice by briefly summarizing key points and reiterating the main topic. Stay tuned for later in this video, where we'll reveal 20 language boosters to further elevate your Task 1 responses and skyrocket your CELPIP speaking score. By following these steps, you'll transform yourself into a master advisor and conquer Task 1 with flying colors. We'll also explore additional strategies and practice exercises to ensure your success in CELPIP Speaking Task 1. Thank you for watching so far. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and share it with whoever you think they might need this video for their immigration and job purposes within Canada. As I promised, you will have the list of language boosters commonly used in giving advice. See you in our next video for CELPIP Speaking Task 2. Until then, happy learning! As promised earlier in this video, here is the list of 20 language boosters that you can use in giving advice. So try to use them in your speaking practices at home and use them clearly in your speaking task. Just listen to them as I'm going to read through all of them. In my opinion, the best course of action is, which is expresses your viewpoint. Here is my suggestion. Why not consider? Introduces specific suggestion. It might be worth looking into. That suggests further exploration. Number 4, have you thought about trying? That encourages the listener to consider a possibility. Number 5, on the other hand, you could also, and this option presents an alternative option or choice for the listener to consider. Number 6, to ensure success, I would recommend. This emphasizes the importance of a specific action. Number 7, in the long run, it might be beneficial to. This highlights long-term consequences. Number 8, is crucial to avoid. That emphasizes the importance of avoiding something. Number 9, to be on the safe side, you should definitely, and that advises caution and a specific action. Number 10, phrasing in this way might work well, like this, offers guidance on communication. Number 11, depending on the situation, you could either something or something else presents options based on context. Number 12, considering your strengths, I believe you'd excel at something. Tailors advice to the listener's skills. Number 13, let me share a tip. When faced with something, try something else. Offers a practical tip based on the experience that the advisor has. Number 14, breaking it down into steps might make it easier to. This suggests a way to simplify a task. Number 15, don't hesitate to ask for help if something needed. Encourages seeking assistance. Number 16, keeping a positive attitude will definitely help you through. Emphasizes the importance of a positive mindset. Number 17, the key is to focus on, identifies the most important aspect. Number 18, it's never too late to start. Encourages taking initiative. Number 19, learning from your mistakes can be a valuable experience. Highlights the positive side of setbacks. The last but not least is number 20. Remember, the most important thing is emphasize a key point. I hope you enjoyed this surprise at the end of this video.